Welcome to the NAPE YouTube site. Unusually, we're featuring a commercial company supplying schools with classroom learning materials. Now, the reason why Nexus is unusual as a school supplier is that it concentrates on sustainable materials such as refillable glue sticks. So I thought it would be useful to examine Nexus more closely. This video was recorded last year, but the prices appear to be the same, and I've removed any items they no longer sell on the website. However, please contact Nexus direct. My thanks go out to Eddie Moore, our one-time environmental advisor for NAPE, who first alerted us to this company. Grant, welcome to the NAPE YouTube site. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, because I know your company is quite extraordinary about what it does. So welcome anyway.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Good. Now, how and why did Play Nexus start?
Well, Learn Play Nexus started about 30 years ago.
Wow.
We, a group of us, about 12 to 14 of us, were salespeople for a wonderful international company who sold fantastic items into schools, stationery items, and they were very, very high quality.
Yeah.
However, we soon realised within that time, and the managers of the company realised that they needed to be more competitive in the marketplace with these wonderful products. So they went and formed a company themselves to make sure that the items were competitive, because we understood the market much better. This international company sold mainly to offices, so selling to schools, of course, was kind of new to them as well in this marketplace.
Good. Okay. But there is a huge range, as we will see in the website a little later on. But there's also that focus. Can you tell us about that focus of your company?
Yeah, the focus has become a passion of the owner. So the founder and the CEO, Simon Jones, he effectively he is an inventor. He's a creator. He does so much research and development, and he's at a time of his life where he really enjoys it. So because Simon Jones was also at the time very much engaging with customers, customers are a wonderful tool to give you the information for you to go and create products.
Yeah,
so we get all these wonderful ideas from our customers, and of course we can go and create. So our passion has led us down a road of waste. So at home we look at waste, and then at the company we look at waste, and it took us down this road of sustainability.
Right. Good. And no doubt we'll see some examples of that. So there has been that sort of focusing quite tightly on sustainable materials used in our classrooms. Could you give us some examples before we see it on the web? Just sort of reel them off for us.
Of course, yes. So we have our most famous item is the U-fill, which is a refillable glue stick.
Yes.
Which is something that, believe it or not, is one of the biggest single-use plastic items in school. Followed by, believe it or not, we have a whiteboard pencil. So, of course, that eradicates single-use plastic for pens.
Yes.
Then we have a refillable pen. We have also, what we have is a lot of bamboo products, which are fabulous. And then we have a whole range of what we call the Go Trikes, and every single part on the Go Trike, every consumable part on it is replaceable. We hold spare parts. So we've really we're really enjoying this journey.
That's absolutely marvelous. Now, if we can now look perhaps at the website and see what we can find. Let's see if we can share it. Okay, is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we can see there the website, fantastic. So this gives you an idea of the products we sell. If you go to, can you see, if you type in U-fill at the very top of in the search bar, U-fill.
Yep.
And that should bring up, there we are. And if you click on the orange sticks.
Okay.
There we go. Now this is the U-fill. These are the primary sticks, and you'll see there that that's just a typical looking glue stick. And as you go down the page, you'll see that actually how they work to be refilled. There's probably a video. There's a video at the bottom there, and that's a wonderful video of how the children actually refill the glue sticks because it's very, very simple.
Good. Oh, well, the children do it. That's amazing.
That's a really good point, Mike,
Yes.
because the children are actually the ones we find who drive this. Their enthusiasm
Mm.
to actually use sustainable products with the eco councils they have in schools is really inspiring.
Good. Okay, that's great. And in terms of being competitive price-wise, how does that compare with an ordinary throwaway refill stick?
What a wonderful thing about it is we offer four flavors of a glue stick.
Flavors?
Yeah, well, I call them flavors. They're types of sticks.
Yeah.
We've got the primary stick, which is a wonderful value stick. It works really well. Then we have a blue stick, and the blue stick, when they actually put the blue down on the paper, it
Yes.
turns clear, but it's great for younger children to see with their gluing.
Yeah.
We do an acrylic stick, which is fantastic for schools that want to do more artwork, and this really does stick. And then we do what we call the quick stick, which is a white stick like the primary stick, but
Yes.
with more adhesive contained within the stick. But our most popular stick is the primary stick, and it's very competitive. When you think that a very famous brand sells
Yes.
between 83 and 98p,
Yes.
the U-fill primary stick is at 99p, but with lots of offers. So that all depends on quantities. We can offer discounts of sort of 30-35% on that stick.
Yes, because of course you're still hanging onto the container. It's
Yes.
just buying the refillable bit of it.
And that's a wonderful point, and I'm really pleased that you brought that
Mm.
up because, in fact, the refill costs us more money to purchase from the factory than the actual glue stick
Wow.
because it's a different process. But we're able, because the actual factory is very, very much into the whole environment, sustainability, and it's solar paneled.
Yes.
It gets its power from the sun. They actually support us on the whole project. So we are. This is why we're able to offer it such good value.
It's
And
such good value. So typically, once we've used the stick up,
yes,
um, how do we actually fill it up? Does it come
oh,
in a box?
yeah,
Or it's
it's
just a
one.
stick
Yeah, it's
goes
wonderful.
in the container.
If you click on the video,
Yep.
it gives you a wonderful demonstration of how they do it.
Started with the children.
No.
They wanted to make the school single-use plastic free. The big project that we did was the glue sticks. The children wrote letters to national and international glue stick businesses asking them if they would have an alternative to the glue stick. But there wasn't an answer. They said that they could be recycled. Our council was saying they can't be recycled. We went back to the drawing board and then stumbled across U-fill, and our lives have been changed ever since.
This is how you refill your U-fill glue stick that Eco Club supports. So you take the tops off, and then what you do is then turn it upside down, and then you twist it towards you, which makes it go down. When you get to the bottom, you've refilled your glue stick, and there you have it.
Wow.
But then,
Simple, isn't it?
It's really good, and the children really enjoy it. And this is the best bit.
that's your bag. Put it into there, so then it's not going to be thrown into the bin, and then it's going to be more eco-friendly.
They get
Very
refilled.
good. Very good.
So they go back to the
That's
factory
great.
and they get refilled, because what a lot of people have a misunderstanding on is that glue sticks are not recyclable for two reasons. One, because you have to cut them up into tiny pieces,
Yeah.
and separate some of the plastic. But the other issue is they're too small, because anything under it's under 5 centimeters, it has to 5 centimeters in width,
Yes.
won't get recycled.
Right. Got it. Good. So that looks quite a straightforward purchase. What? Anything else sort of spring to mind?
For sure, yeah. If you as you go down the page there, you'll see the children's bikes.
Ah, yes.
So they're wonderful, and all those bikes offer a huge versatility in exchanging the wheels, the pedals, because we did some research, and we find that schools just throw away old bikes, and
They get rusty, don't they?
yeah, they get rusty.
They're left outside on the playground. They get
Yeah.
a little bit rusty.
And what we found is actually we've replaced so many parts because these bikes have been out for some time now.
Yes.
And they just keep reusing and reusing and reusing them. So it's a wonderful thing. So pedals, the wheels, handlebar grips, the seats, everything is interchangeable with these bikes.
Right. Good. You've got literacy and handwriting. That looks interesting.
It's a huge yes. Now, this is a wonderful tool. So this is something that actually we had about 6 years ago, and this is called Pegs to Paper, written by Dr. Angela Webb, who is a psychologist and an ex-primary head. She has a real passion for handwriting. So she, along with Simon Jones, they came up with this wonderful handwriting package where it's not for schools to change what they're doing. This adds to them. So this will teach children from a very early age the ability to train the brain, as Dr. Angela Webb calls it, and it actually helps them with their motor skills. And there's lots of work cards all through the actual guidance of Pegs to Paper, and we've actually got fantastic results. There was a council in Wales that spent 25,000 recently on supplying these because they had an issue in some of the schools with catch-up learning.
Yes. So developing fine motor skills.
Yeah, and it's
handwriting.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and there's lots of videos on it. It's a wonderful product, and again, we've had, when the salespeople go into a setting or a school and demonstrate, and they'll actually train as well. They'll actually train and help the staff with this.
Oh, well, that's incredibly useful. Okay, so I can completely understand why that's such a useful resource for classrooms. Let's go back a bit.
You've also got the right board.
Where's that?
So if you type in the search bar, if you type in right board, just put right board in, and hopefully the pencils will be displayed.
Whiteboard home pack.
Right board markers. Try markers. If you type in markers.
Yes. Oh, the markers. Yes, you mentioned that earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
There we are. So if you click on those, those are fantastic. So what they are a whiteboard marker. So they'll write on a whiteboard and wipe off.
Yeah.
They need to be used with a blunt pencil sharpener. So we actually can supply blunt electric pencil sharpeners, because you've always got to have a blunt end.
Good. Yes.
Otherwise, if the nib is too much of a point, it will just break. It's like chalk, Mike. It's like chalk, Mike. And they're wonderful. And schools say to us, the best thing, and the bursars say to us, and the business managers, they're not getting those phone calls or conversations with parents about marking children's clothes. So with a whiteboard pen, of course, it marks children's clothes. So these don't do that, which is fantastic as well. Added benefit.
And you've got multicolored ones.
Oh, they're wonderful. They turn to paint and all kinds of things.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic item. The other item we sell, which if you type in, if you put in multi-blocks.
Oh, the good old multi-blocks. Yes. Okay.
So now has that come up? Let's have a look. No, try if you type in plus and then plus.
Plus and then plus.
Yeah, type plus PLUS and then PLUS. Is that come up now?
Let's give it a go. No. I'll try the plus.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'll try. No.
Yes. What have we typed? Because it's on my phone. It's too small for me to read. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I put in multi-plus blocks.
If you type in what comes up, if you put multi, just multi. Go down the page. Oh, there it is. There. If you go down the page, that's it. There. That's that one.
That one there.
Yes, please. If you have a look at that.
Right. Okay. I'll cut out the rest of that.
Right.
Yeah. Good.
So that's plus.
Good. So this is plus neon multi-blocks. Okay.
Yes. So what we've got here, this is something called plus. Now, plus have just won Toy of the Year in Europe and Toy of the Year in America. This factory, make it in Denmark. It's made by wind farm, so it's totally powered by wind. The plastic that it's made out of, okay, is durable and it's got a lifetime guarantee on it. It is literally indestructible. It can be put in the dishwasher to be cleaned, and it is the most open-ended item that we've ever sold. It's a wonderful item for children, and they're bringing out Giants plus as well. So for the playground. So, but
I can't help but ask the question though. It's plastic. Aren't we trying to get away from plastic?
We are, but what we've got here is an item that is not single-use plastic that will be around forever. And if any item breaks, you send it back and it goes back in the pot and gets remade. The reason plastic still has a place.
Yes. Okay, I understand.
It's the single-use plastic that we need to stop. Durable plastic that like what we've got here, that could be, now this could be recycled if you wanted it to be, because you would load it together into a pack. But it's something that, schools are going to want this item because of its durability, because of what it offers and the colours. But then if you look at the bamboo block play we sell, which is the wooden items, which is the bamboo.
Yes.
That's fantastic. It's marvelous, and it's just as durable as well. So you've got two offerings here, but this is something that's really durable. But you are quite right, Mike. There's no point selling. We've sold some plastic items over the year that you can just see the quality of them, and we've withdrawn them immediately because they won't last. This is
yes. What about the colour? UV impact on the colour.
Yeah, so you've got they offer lots of different colours. This is just one range, but
don't they fade after a while, the colour?
No, not at all. No, this is something about it. It's injected molded. So the colours with these, it's a solid colour.
Okay, it's a solid colour.
Yeah. So
and what sort of things, what sort of constructions can the children make out of them?
Well, what do they want to make? That's the question.
True.
So dinosaurs, giraffes, dogs, cats, houses, forts, army. A lot of children love to make like a castle with a fort around it. It's just the wonderful thing at Plus, it's endless.
And are there, dare I ask, construction notes or?
Yes, it comes complete with a booklet of so many ideas, and they've got an app as well, which you can download on your iPhone.
Yes. And
you can, let's just get rid of that. Cool. So you can download it on your iPhone, and it gives you so many ideas. I mean hundreds of ideas for the children to follow. They even offer there's what they call a small plus, and you can make it's like paint by numbers but puzzle by numbers.
Right.
So
I'm noticing you've got home learning here as well.
Yes.
Because obviously schools try very hard to work alongside parents. Well, thank you very much indeed. I've enjoyed the tour immensely of your website. and I hope it's been informative to our members and parents as well, to this website and to the products that you offer. And we're most grateful that you could talk about them as well. So thank
No,
you.
no, you're welcome, and thanks for inviting us. And we really appreciate, how busy schools are in the day, and we understand that giving time to a representative or a salesperson to come into the school and show these items. But one of the biggest things that schools say to us is with Nexus is that they phone a person will come in and sort any issues they've got. The fact that we're refilling, not recycling. A lot of the people in the recycling and environmental world love the fact it's not being recycled, it's being reused. And I think that's the key. It's about refilling and reusing and looking around what we've got to use. So
let's hope all the other educational suppliers in the country take the lead that clearly Nexus is putting out there to schools. So for all those reasons, thank you very much indeed, Grant. Thanks.
Lovely.
And bye for now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.